I'm Phil Brown and you're watching Mariners TV.
Graham, it's another point, very similar circumstances to last week. What do you take from that game today?
Yeah, a lot of pride in terms of like the lads just really sticking at it. I don't know how easy it was to tell from the sidelines how bad that pitch was. It's comfortably by far the worst we played on this year. But we know we've got to deal with that as well, which is fine. And I thought, you know, to a degree we did it pretty well. You know, they're used to playing like that every single week here. They play like that, and they're fairly accomplished at doing it. They've got some decent players and they know how to play that way, and we're not used to doing that. So for us to probably come here and be the better team at doing their type of football, we're pleased with. We just fell short on a couple of occasions with the inches here and there in terms of possibly not reading things well enough at times, and obviously the two really clear-cut chances we had, just maybe taking advantage of one or two of them. Did
you feel unfortunate to go behind at the stage that you did?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's obviously been a bit of an Achilles heel this season. Fair play to them, they've chucked a long ball in, they've got the flick on, and they've picked up the bits, and he's tucked it away. But up until that point, you know, we had 20 minutes of dominating the game pretty much. They didn't have anything. Liam was having nothing to do. We were pretty much in their half a lot of the first 20 minutes, and then goal against the run of play, and they've got something to cling on to. So yeah, listen, pride, I think that's the one that sticks out today. The lads have absolutely given everything they've got. Hot day, 20 whatever it was, 23, 24 degrees on an awful pitch, and we've managed to dig in and salvage a point at the end.
Robbie Briggs obviously got the penalty in the end again. He's pretty much got ice running through his veins, hasn't he, at the minute?
Aye, absolutely top class. You know, he's shown time and time again. I have to mention Josh when he came on, looked nice and bright and sharp. And fair play to Josh, he's had to wait since his little injuries and that to come back. He's worked his socks off behind the scenes, and when he came on today, he just gave us that little bit of sharpness to get the penalty. And again, Josh has put himself in a good position to possibly start on Monday.
When a player is left out like Josh was over the last few weeks, it's about the reaction to that, isn't it?
Of course. And you know what? 99.9% of the time we get the right reaction. They're a fantastic bunch of lads. They're all in it together. Very rarely do we get anything, kind of any arguments behind the scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's he's just got his head down, like I say, and absolutely worked his socks off to get himself into the shape he's in at the moment. And look, whatever we've got left, whether it's 2, 3, 4 or 5 games left, Josh has put himself in a good physical position to contribute towards the end of the season.
In terms of the title race, still 3 points off the top, so there's still all to play for going into these last 2 games?
Absolutely, yeah. Look, if we don't end up going up automatically, we want to finish in second for home advantage. So yeah, it's just kind of as is. I know Warrington have had a good result today, but we've just got to now focus on getting 6 points and see where it takes us, and then we deal with that situation.
Just finally, Scarborough on Monday, what kind of challenge are you expecting there at Mariners Park?
It's always tough against Scarborough, isn't it? Obviously new manager recently. I think he has a slightly different way of playing. But again, we know that Scarborough on the day have got some fantastic players, can cause you problems, score quite a few goals. But yeah, look, we just want to put the kind of wrong right from last New Year's Day. We were stinging after that one, and we didn't enjoy getting beat off them at home. So we've got to go all at it to make sure we turn that one around.